Hey there, welcome back. All right, I apologize for being just a little bit late tonight. I had a couple of things that needed to be set up. Um, I got letters from both Twitch and YouTube today saying I was now eligible for dual format streaming. And also over on Twitch, I'm now eligible to stream at 1440p, which I haven't tried doing before. Either way, I hope you're both doing well. How's it going? Let's switch over. We'll get into this. We've got some Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake to play. Here we go. Let's check it out. Oh, I need to change from top chat to live chat. There, now I can see. Now I can see who's talking. Queen Zelda, how's it going? Doing pretty well. Good. To the volcano. All right, so we're running around. We're level 7. And I should put on my headphones so that we don't get any kind of echoing. All right. Yeah, we're going to go south and go into a cave. That was always the plan. Yes, we are headed to the cave. Very first thing, right here off the bat. Change the sound. Once I put my headphones on, the sound in my headphones is a whole lot louder than anywhere else. All right. Sausages and such. Oh. Like what kind of sausage, though? Hey! Some random. How's it going? How you been? Oh, I probably should have healed our mage. You might see we're using some different weapons. We're using some different weapons now. I did a little bit of running around in circles around the city. And now we have some new weapons that we can use and a couple new pieces of armor. And a level 8 mage. So our mage is getting strong already. Passed your motorcycle. Well, congrats. Breakfast sausage. Oh, nice. And not that I don't have a real preference. I like pretty much all of the sausages I've ever had. I'm like a crazy dog that way. Sausage. Sausage and bacon. That's awesome. That'll be cool. I wanted to ride when I was younger, and I never did. I never had a motorcycle. Instead, I got married, and my wife said, "No, you're not going to be riding a motorcycle. That's a good way to end up dead." You look like you eat a lot of sausage. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment on my rounded shape. Your mom said no to. Raven, how's it going? I don't think this game translates super well to vertical. You can't really see everything very well. Born to be mild. Yes. Yes, that's it. You did it under her nose. And then when she finds out, it'll be too late to do anything about it. It'd kill you. See, that's my youngest brother has been riding motorcycles for a long time. He gets away with it, but I don't know if I could. Oh, that would be smart. I should have pinned the last one. I didn't think of it. Thank you for reminding me. We'll do that next time. Not your best work. Banana cake? Chimera wing. Oh no. You gotta use bananas that are turning black, that are overripe. You never know what you can get away with until you try. Yeah, I could have tried at some point, but I decided I would be better off just trying to keep my wife happy. What did we get? Medicinal herb. Hello. This is the dungeon is really pretty. Like all of the backgrounds are really pretty in this game. Pretty much the same as Banana Bread. Okay. You gotta, you know what? You gotta live your life. If you're not enjoying your life, then you're not living it right. Take it from somebody who spent most of his life just not enjoying it. The solo fire, a loner Dottie, a rebel. Ow. No, I made my choices, and you know, it's like they say, you make your bed, now sleep in it. I've made my choices. And I have a few regrets, but not too many. I have a good life. Like, I really do. So I don't think I'm saying I screwed up everything. But there are things that I did where I just kept doing it because it was comfortable instead of taking chances. It took me a long time. I was in my 40s before I learned that I could take my chances and do something that brings me more joy. So I like to teach that to people young now. Take your chances while you're young. Do something that's going to bring you joy. Medicinal herb. I feel like I've done a good job in instilling that in my children. I feel like I didn't try to pressure them into doing anything just because it was what I thought they should be doing, and they're doing great. Exactly. Without fully exploring, I don't have to uncover the map. What? It's too easy. After Shadow Hearts 1 and 2, translation patch for the PS1 version of Shin Megami Tensei was... Oh, really? That'll be interesting. I've never played one of those, so I'll be interested to watch that. And some Wayfarer's Clothes. I don't think the Wayfarer's Clothes are going to do us any good. I think we've moved past Wayfarer's Clothes now. We'll double check. But I think everybody is doing a little better than that at this point. Smeech still has his Wayfarer's Clothes, but everybody else is better off with what they've got. We're trying to save up to get a tortoise shell for Smeech also. Tear up those unicorn rabbit things. Oh yeah, we have an AoE spell now. You can't go wrong with a spell that just throws fire at the entire line. Oh well, you know what? Sometimes I feel like if I had taken the time to actually listen, if I'd taken the time to actually listen and learn from my elders, I might have learned something a little sooner. So, if anybody out there listens, I'll be happy for them. Hey, how's it going? How are you feeling? Have you recovered well? A seed of defense. I think I have several seeds that I need to spend in our item bag here. Yes, we have a seed of agility. Just throw that on. And a Seed of Strength, which we're going to give to Smooch. And the Seed of Defense, which we are also going to give to our main character. There we go. Not living up to the stereotypes. I feel fortunate because I had some people who would have been really good examples for me if I had just been paying enough attention. There's some craziness going on out there. I think my wife is trying to take the dog outside. We got maybe I posted a picture. I don't remember. We got a new puppy. Why? Why did we do that? You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bags. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item. We know this. I think it already told us this once. Dreamer's Tower. I don't want to go up there yet. Because they're cute. Oh, and he is cute. He's a cute little, I don't even know, fluffy dog of some sort. His name is Lasso, and he's got a mustache, so we named him after Ted Lasso. And man, he is super cute. We've had him for 1 month. I'll have to post some pictures. I thought I maybe had, but if I have not, I will post some pictures in the Discord. He's not allowed to come downstairs. Hey, how are you doing, man? We do need to bring him down. We weren't allowed to for a while because for the first like 30 days after he gets his parvo shot, he's not supposed to be around other dogs. But now he's like, we've had him for a month, and he had his shots like 3 days before we got him. You trudge along. People must know about the cute dog. Smooch has reached level 8. Congrats, Smooch. Oh, I think she brought him in and out through the basement door. Weird. He's not supposed to be in the basement. What did we get? Some strong medicine. He already had it. He had it before we brought him home. Sneech, Smidge, Smooch, and Smudge. No, it is just Smeech and Smooch, and then myself, of course, because self-insert. And then Aria, because she bought me the game. Which one are you? You're the one in the witch hat at the end of the line. So you can't see yourself on this. Well, yeah, you can if you're watching on your computer. If you're watching on your phone, you might not be able to see yourself in this. You're the one on the far right here. Self-insert sounds dirty. It's not. It's not. Yeah, you're the one who's killing everybody all at once. Mage is super strong, it seems. I don't want to go upstairs yet because there's this whole other area down here to look at. If we go up, we can wind up near Reeve. So if we go up, are we going to end up in that little shrine thing that we avoided going to earlier? You are the best. Okay. Yeah, we'll be going up there soon. We got to explore down here first, just in case. Someone should come down here and fix this rail. That's not up to OSHA standards right there. They can. I suppose you're right. You've got a good point. The group of enemies are defeated. A safety violation and a fine. Oh, no. Oh, you meant north. I was thinking you meant up those stairs right there. Okay. So we are going to come out by the town, which is good. We'll run to the town real quick, buy the last item that we were saving up for, and then we can run right back in and go straight to the stairs. Look at that. The mage. Wow. Just everybody's dead now. We get 113 gold coins. This is probably a red door. Okay. We still don't have the key for that. The door is locked. Oh, here's some more stairs. These are probably the stairs that take us outside. Oh, slime. One little slime remaining. Would we get another medicinal herb? Hey, let's make sure there's not a secret hidden treasure here. No. There are secret hidden treasures like all over the place. Shrine of the Plains. There we go. Wait, what? That door is locked. Okay. All right, we won't go that way yet. Hey, hi, Shrine of the Plains guy. Have you seen that huge tree to the west of town? It's managed to grow way bigger than anything else in that area. Go and take a look if you feel like it. Okay, so I have to make a confession. Hey, a mini medal. Sweet. On your adventures, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. These can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with Morgan Miniman, the mini medal enthusiast who dwells in the well at Aliahan. I have been to the big tree. I was not aware that the big tree was a thing until I accidentally ran into it. There are secret areas on the map. This does look exactly like I remember Dragon Warrior 3, and not a difference I can notice. Not a single one. It looks exactly the same as it did on the NES. They did a great job of maintaining the like nostalgic artwork and then still updating. So I went here. I was just walking around in circles around the town trying to make some money, and I ended up accidentally running into this tree. I didn't know if it was like a random thing. I didn't realize it was the tree itself was the location when I came here. So I grabbed this treasure chest. I apologize that you didn't get to see that because I thought maybe it was just like almost like a random battle. Like maybe you're just walking around the map and sometimes there are random places that pop up. That is not the case. I was wrong. Should have forced you to walk on the grid still. So I would love to play through the entire series because I've never, I played Final Fantasy on stream and it took, like 4 years or 5 years or something crazy like that. I would love to play the Dragon Quest series all the way through, but I played Dragon Quest 11 on stream once. So next time, if I play Dragon Quest 11, I might have to play it using the 2D version of Dragon Quest 11. Did I check this? No, I never did. There was an Oaken Club there the whole time. We want to sell a few things. I keep forgetting. She won't... I don't think that the auto battle does it, but the wizard staff that she has can be used as an item in combat to cast fireball or something. Fewer bits the better. 16 is the maximum number of necessary bits. I do like my 16 and 8-bit games. Evidently, Smeech is out of medicinal herbs. Whoops, I don't want to sell those. Let's buy... We were trying to buy something. We were trying to buy the tortoiseshell armor. That's what it was. We want to give that to Smeech. Yes, give it to Smeech. Smeech, wear the tortoiseshell armor. Equip. Now we can sell those Wayfarer clothes. Transfer those to Smeech. There we go. 32 is far too many bits. Unless you're playing Perfect Dark on 4-player split screen. I feel the same way about GoldenEye, though. Okay, headed back. Yeah, so that is the problem. I don't know. There are a few items like that. I don't know if they will use them with auto battle or not. I could slow the battle down and be able to read it a little bit better to find out if they're using it. I could say don't use MP unless I tell you to. I haven't actually looked to see what the spell is that it uses. Kill the bunnicorn. Oh, hey, MA. Look at this. Let me go back here to attack that. This is Smeech's special ability. Gives an enemy a little lick, sometimes leaving them too stunned to move. So Smeech can actually lick things. I know you would be happy to know that. It's awesome to see. Yeah, that's what I said. It is awesome. Probably call towns by their original name. Perfect Dark was built on the GoldenEye engine and even has GoldenEye levels in it. I didn't know that. It has the laptop gun and the Farsight. I didn't know it had GoldenEye levels in it. So since I've never played Dragon Quest III, I won't know their original. I won't know their town names, whether they're original or new or whatever. Anyway, I did this whole thing so we could use this. Sends a ball of fire hurtling toward a baddie when used as an item in battle. Let's shoot a toad. Literally just a ball of flame. It's not the equivalent of a spell. Oh, Smeech licked a toad. Smeech, what were you thinking? Still have your Final Fantasy Smeech video? I should, somewhere, yes. I should have anything you've given me, I should still have it. The 2037 problem, basically Y2KL. Wait, what's the 2037 problem? 32 bits, sure as heck. I missed that line. Isn't enough for clocks. That's the 2037 problem. Interesting. Doesn't have to. Yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm going to lick some toads. We don't condone that on this channel, Smeech. We don't really shame it either, though. So if you want to lick a toad, accept the responsibility, I suppose. Fight wisely, please. Computer clocks run on 32-bit software, which allows them to count about 2.1 billion seconds. That runs out in 2037, and then clocks will roll over to 1/1/1970. Interesting. I had no idea that that was the case. Let's update our clocks. They can't all be that way, right? Surely more modern computers have been updated, even in like things like refrigerators and things like that. Your objectives have been, because you know some people's refrigerators can run Doom now. Oh no, our mage is starting to run herself out of magic. She needs to gain a level soon. My clock only counts to 12. I have a clock at work that only counts to 1. I can't really read it. It's a binary clock. It only has zeros and ones. But I don't actually read binary. I'm a nerd, but you know, I'm not a super nerd. No matter how hard I try, I'm just not intelligent enough for it. Should be fairly trivial to move clocks to 64-bit. Billions of years before it's an issue again. There we go. Let's do that. Billions of years. Nobody's worried about anything that goes beyond billions of years. Dragon Quest doesn't believe in fall damage. Do you ever really fall much in this game? Hey! Hut Hutch Chuck, how's it going? Most difficult games you ever played were 8-bit. Exactly. And I can tell you a part of the reasoning behind that, when it started at least. A lot of early 8-bit games were remakes, like redesigns of arcade games. And arcade games were always designed to be hard to drain you of your quarters. There were hardware reasons as well. You know, you had more input latency. If you ever played an old Mega Man game, you know what happens when you change screens sometimes. Got lots of places to go here. Some more stairs, but we want to check for treasures hidden back here in the back. But I do love the old 8-bit stuff. Pretty sure there's a whole line of Samsung fridges that come with Skyrim. That would not shock me. Skyrim plays on everything, doesn't it? It's been released more times than any other game. Level 8. Flame Slash. Smeech is level 8. Did he learn to lick something else? Smeech does have a heal now. I don't know if you guys saw him get that earlier. He has... it's not even a spell, it's just an ability. Soothing Song restores at least 20 hit points to all party members. So he has a group heal. And is there just a bed here? There's an inn here. That's a quick way out of towers. Just jump out. Sometimes I question if humanity's going to make it another 20 years, let alone 200. Possibly required for progressing in towers and oh. Yeah, so I love the 16-bit, I think is the... I love 8-bit games. 8-bit games are why I play games. But to me, 16-bit is the golden age of gaming. I wonder how much it costs to stay in an inn inside a dungeon. You see that lady at the top of the stairs? She looked young enough to me, but she acts for all the world like she's as old as me gran. Alright, well. We have a problem. Customers? After all this time, I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Will you be staying the night, or perhaps simply stopping for a short rest? Either way, it's 12 gold coins for a room. We really only need to rest, I guess. No, until dawn, until... You know what? Let's just stay the night. Here's the issue. Here's the issue. There are only 3 beds. There are 4 people in the party. Who slept on the floor? Probably Smeech. It's the absolute pinnacle. Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger. Oh, yep. So 16-bit age is so great. Love the Dragon Quest series, but Final Fantasy VI is my all-time classic. I think that's a fair assessment. I love Dragon Quest, but Final Fantasy is my first love. The Super Metroid. You know what? What I feel is underrated? The Castlevania game for the Super Nintendo is underrated. They are king-size bed. Smeech sleeps in a jug like Odo. Yes. I suppose Smeech and Smooch could have maybe shared a bed. Level 9 mage. Evac. I think my hero already has the evac spell. Oh, what's this? Another Chimera Wing. I'm glad these things stack. Final Fantasy VI's soundtrack is Uematsu. I'm saying his name completely wrong, I'm sure. Greatest work. His Magnum, his Mona Lisa, his The Scream. The Scream. Oh. Never been a huge fan of that particular image. But I do agree with you, and I think a lot of other people would agree with you as well. Given that you still hear, like, if you can still go to a concert for the Final Fantasy VI soundtrack, basically. Final Fantasy VII is the most overrated game in the series, and everyone I know who loves it never played an SNES era Final Fantasy game. I have said over and over and over again, despite the fact that it'll probably get me killed on the internet, I have so much respect for Final Fantasy VII, and it's got a lot of systems that I really enjoyed, but I also think it's the most overrated game in the series, and I actually enjoy the remake better. Now, when it's rated so, like, typically so much higher than everything else, it's easy to say it's overrated, right? Because everyone seems to think it's, like, the best thing since sliced bread. Except for those people who absolutely love Final Fantasy X. It's weird because I rarely find anybody who loves Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X. Everybody's always in one camp or the other. You can take a look at our map, see what I'm missing out on. Played the first Final Fantasy a godly amount of times. The Final Fantasy Renaissance project is the best possible way, in my opinion, to play the original Final Fantasy. I love it. I like the pixel remaster. I think, personally, I think the graphics in the PSP version of the game are the best graphics. I don't know what that was just now. Something crazy. Wait, Blanc. But the Renaissance project. Oh, there we go. That's what you said. Don't worry about walking off the tower. That would have freaked me out if somebody hadn't said something earlier. Just too scared to say that Final Fantasy X-2 is their favorite. 7 is still your favorite. However, I will say there are a lot of things 6 does better. Now, I have been told, and I have been told in this stream that if we could play Final Fantasy VII with the correct translation, that it is a better game, that story holds up a lot better. Honestly, I still feel like for a lot of people, Final Fantasy VII might be the reason the PlayStation is successful. Okay, there's 2 ways to go up. I don't think I explored this room over here, so let's do that first. There is a treasure over there. Not 7 and 10, neither one in your top 5. If they'd finished 7, it would have been a better game with a story that holds up better. Did it feel like it was cut short? I mean, they even made a movie because of it. Ooh, a leather shield. I don't think we need that. I think we already have 2 of those. It wanted to make oversized. Oh man, the number of oversized LARP swords that we like, it was ridiculous. People thought big sword equals better. Big sword equals easily blocked most of the time. Oh, we got a boomerang. Someone has to have a boomerang. Boomerangs are awesome. Who can use a boomerang? Smeech could use a boomerang. It's a little bit worse than what he's got, but not by much. I mean, 1 point to get AoE damage. Take that any day. I mean, the numbers are going to be better if he hits more than 1, the numbers are always going to be better. Older tech to get a PlayStation. Final Fantasy VII was the reason I had my first PlayStation, because I was a hardcore Nintendo guy at the time. And our good friend Delson actually originally paid for my PlayStation just so that I could play Final Fantasy VII alongside him, so that he'd have somebody to talk to about it. Chocobo trauma. Life racing and feeding just to get a special. Chocolate. So I have strong opinions about mini games. I'm not a huge fan, and Final Fantasy VII was just chock full of mini games. I just saw that it hit both. I did not realize that it would hit the entire, like, multiple groups of enemies. Like, everything on the screen could get hit. I thought it would just hit like all of the slimes or all of the rats or whatever. So that's great. Slow and poorly balanced fighter that will end up tripping over themselves. Almost always losing to a guy with a short sword and a shield. He's doing great, actually. He loves his, find the old man. Okay. He loves his choir. He got to do some solos and some small group stuff with the choir. They tour. He's doing wonderfully. Oh, so I have a really hard time. Here's my thing. I have a really hard time putting Final Fantasy Tactics next to the other Final Fantasy games because I don't think there are many. This is personal opinion. I know a lot of people disagree. I don't think there are many games that compete with Final Fantasy Tactics at all, let alone just other Final Fantasy games. One sort of dungeon trap I really wonder how they'll handle with no grid. Oh, no. Dungeon trap, huh? I'll be interested to see what this is. Did I just go in a full circle? I think I did. Yes. So we got a couple of places still to examine before we go up the stairs. First, there's a set of stairs here. There are multiple sets of stairs throwing me off. Good grief, I just need a whole bunch of boomerangs. Boomerang is the best. The three worst minigames: lightning dodges, 100%. Piano Master and jump rope. I think I would put jump rope as number one. I don't know if you mean those in that specific order. I hate the jump rope game. Piano Master was the easiest of those. I did finish that one. I have never finished lightning dodges or jump rope. But man, you're not wrong. Those are probably the worst mini games of all time. Oh, not anywhere for a while though. Okay. Mini games worse than Caravan in Fallout New Vegas? Oh, I was just considering Final Fantasy. I don't really remember Caravan. What was Caravan? But I don't know. Those mini games are terrible. You know what? I'm cautiously optimistic that we may still get a true Final Fantasy Tactics sequel. With how successful another mini medal the Final Fantasy Tactics remake has been, I'm hoping that that it shows them that they're leaving money sitting on the table. If they didn't already know that, they should have. But maybe. Oh, it's the card game. You have a theory based on your playing of the remake? I've only played the first part of the remake. But what's your theory? We've got 8 gold coins. We're doing great on money now, finally. Okay, this is also going upstairs. We can't enter there. We don't have a key. We may have to go back down and go up the other stairs. I'm just checking that there's nothing around here. Thanks for the reminder on Caravan. Maybe I avoided playing Caravan. Oh no, I kind of remember Caravan now. I didn't play much of it, I'm pretty sure, because I absolutely hate minigames. As a guy who released like what, 25 games, most of which were just compilations of minigames, I really, really hate minigames. There we go. You're dead, Toad. That beautiful staircase noise. No way. The greatest sound ever is when you level up. I love the level up sound from Dragon Quest. It makes me so happy. What makes the ancient Cetra so special? We know they have a strong link to the live stream, right? And the live stream is basically a torrent of souls reduced to a different state. What makes Cetra special is that they are able to maintain their individuality in the live stream. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Act through it to save the world. Someone was like, let's make a Wario game. And someone else is like, no, let's troll people like Wario. Wouldn't just make mini games. That is kind of how it happened, I think. Also, man, developers and publishers, they really like their mini games. Developers like mini games because you can put one programmer and one artist on a bunch of mini games and they can knock them out in a week. Aerith didn't want to die, but the only way she could save the world was by becoming one with the live stream and acting through it. This is an interesting theory that you've got.
So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
No. All right. We are a much better thief now than we used to be.
No, don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
The chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping
I didn't even notice where we're supposed to be going because I hit the button too quickly. Did you go back to sleep?
By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality.
Agreed. I've read a few of those.
Open them with caution. That's my advice. Off you go, then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
Nope, you will. I guarantee you'll hear the old man voice. They don't voice every single line. I'm now a thief. They tricked me. Atlas Shrugged? No. So, you guys are going to think it's dumb, but the Wheel of Time books changed my life. Like, how I perceive the world. You could probably tell if you've read them. You can probably tell where my name came from. This guy has spent 30 minutes on the internet. You can't get it from another thief. You can only get it from an old man at the top of a tower. Became stupid psychopaths by reading Atlas Shrugged. You may have noticed, but there are a fair few doors in the world that are locked shut. As with most doors, they can be opened if you happen to have the right key. The thief's key, for example, can supposedly unlock all red doors in the realm. Great. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily got in your way. Magic. Gotta love the magic. Look, it's a copy of the Girl's Own Annual. I don't know what that does. It's one of those books that changes your personality. It is. We don't know what to a meathead. A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway? What's a tearaway? Its pages are somewhat perforated, consumed upon use. Okay. Oh, now we can leave through this door. There's a monster at the end of this book. You gotta love there's a monster at the end of this. Oh, the original, though, not the remake, right? Like, the one with Grover, not the one with Elmo. Surely. Okay, there were no other doors in the tower, right? There was just a door at the bottom, or doors underneath. So we could take a little hop off the edge here. Yeah, there's one with Elmo. It might be called There's Another Monster at the end of this book or something like that. I hope there were no other doors. Oh, we're on a little island here. Monster at the end of this book too, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I saved up so much money for that shell armor. It is the same shell armor we already have, right? Oh, no, we have one called Tortoise Shell. That's different. Oh, well, excellent then. Complained too soon. Equip this now? Yes, please. Four boomerangs might be the way to go. 4 boomerangs would be, I mean, it would be great. I haven't found a place that sells boomerangs yet, though. Although, admittedly, we haven't been very many places because we've just started the game. Where did I first come in from? Did I come up from downstairs? Or the only downstairs here is... Oh, hold on. I'll never forgive Elmo when he knows what he did. Uh-oh. A toady drops a treasure chest. It has a medicinal herb. So one of the things I learned that's really nice about this game... There we go. That's how we came in. Is that you can actually change your weapon in combat. So if everybody's carrying around boomerangs or whips when we are just fighting general things in the overworld, they can switch to a better single target weapon if we end up in a boss battle. This wasn't a door over here though, was it? I wanted to make sure there was, that I don't miss any doors now that we have the key. Oh, that was just stairs. Oh, that leads to the prison, which is someplace I think I'm supposed to be going at some point. Because I can talk to the guy now. That might be where he told me to go, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Man, having tactics makes this game so much easier. Like, it's so fast. You just don't have to do anything. Fight, be done. Let them figure it out for themselves. Oh, yeah, we need the wrecking ball. That guy was trying to turn himself into one. I like that we don't have to unlock the door. Now that we've got the key, we just walk through it. They just unlock as we approach. It's a magic key. Hardwood headwear. That seems uncomfortable. Let's grab the other one before we equip stuff. A seat of agility. Perfect. Be more agile. How come our main character has such garbage stats? It's got to be how I answered the questions, right? Like, his stats are terrible. Hardwood head. This helm doesn't just resemble a tree trunk, it's made from one, too. And you can only come in like a wrecking ball if you're in your underwear. It makes it a lot easier, I think. Okay, so we could replace our leather hat for a whole bunch of defense. Does anybody else need a leather hat? Perfect. Excellent. Most wonderful. Hiya, Fett! How's it going? Fight! The group of enemies are defeated. We still can't unlock that door, though. Wait, where does that go? And just out, I guess? If we go north? Okay, what do we have in this town? We need to go back to the... Before we go there, let's run to the church real quick. It's been a while. I guess it saves automatically every time we... Pretty much every time we change screens, so I don't really need to go do a save manually until the end of the night. Probably. I've never regretted not saving before. A suspicious-looking liquid is bubbling away in a big pot. What makes it suspicious-looking? I don't know. So many seeds. This old guy's like, wait a minute! Did you just break into my house? And steal my leather hat?
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so?
He kind of sounds like he's had a little too much to drink. You trespassing so-and-so?
What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that should have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child, the one we've heard so much about. Oh my, then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
We got the wrecking ball, which is weird.
You can
it's
use
a weird
that
thing.
to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Aliahan. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega.
Will we never?
Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
That sounded like instructions. Yeah, like I don't think they really know what a wrecking ball is, because that was 100% a bomb. This guy has 2 beds for no apparent reason. I mean, maybe his wife's just not home, or his partner. There's a kid. I guess maybe it's this kid right here. Or this dude in the bull hat. Okay, so... important item, wrecking ball. This magical explosive came from the mind of one of Reeves' more mature residents after years of scrupulous research. Definitely a bomb. It's a bomb. We have to go back to Aliahan. There are a lot of doors there. And then it wants us to go all the way across the map, which we're not going to do yet. Do I need to... Yeah, I do go around the water this way. Bunnicorn! No more bunnicorns! I think we've gotten a little overpowered for some of this low-level stuff now. One town is now called Ibis, but used to have an S in place of the B. Oh, really? The enemy are defeated. It's definitely going to do some wrecking. Well, I suppose that's true. It's not incorrect. All right, we made it back to town. Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? Oh, welcome home, Muffin. My dear, sweet Perremin. You must be worn out from all that running around. Come on now, off to bed with you. What's that? Of course your little friends can stay too. The more the merrier. Good night, children. How old is she supposed to be? I guess the hero is only 16. Like, the game starts on his 16th birthday. Morning, darling. Go on now. Off you go and do some adventuring. It's the only real way to make a living in our world. Other than stealing it. Hey, there's a well over here. Got to be something in the well, right? Takes a look down the well. Oh, there's a whole dungeon inside the well, or at least a house. So somebody built a house inside the well. Brilliant. That'll never flood. Welcome to Mini Metal Manor. He may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it. Morgan Miniman. Many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while. You've brought me some? Well, don't just stand there, hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see now, that's 2 mini medals you've brought me so far. Oh, many thanks, many thanks. Wait a mini moment. You've hit the 2 mini medal milestone. Oh, this calls for a reward. Here you go, a thorn whip. Just what you've always wanted, I'll bet. Many thanks, many thanks. We're rewarded with a thorn whip. Oh, I was told he was down here. That's what I was okay. Okay, yes. Do you think I was paying attention when that happened? Probably not. The skull is part of the Stark Raven, or does the Stark Raven just carry the skull around all the time? I think they just kill people and carry their skulls around because they're evil. Adventurer and thief. Bring your total up to 3, and you'll be the proud owner of a leather dress. You can do it. It's not many more. I'm sure we can. Heavens knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got this strange feeling that he was a king and that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's the kind of big shot the Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? Sure, I get that. Ah, what book did I get? The Silent Mini Metal Prizes. Oh, here we go. Thorn Whip, Leather Dress, Garter. Well. Edged Boomerang. Silver Platter, Prayer Ring. Restore a small amount of MP. Likely to break if called upon. Oh, that's not good. Strength Ring, Scholar Specs. They don't come with prescription lenses, though. Oh, there's multiple pages. Oh, geesh. Ortega. You need to find 110 medals. Oh. Blessed Bikini is better. We only have to find 95. They were for sure a thing in Dragon Quest. Were they? And like I said, I never played 3, so I'll have to take your word for it. Who can wield a thorn whip? You can. You can also. But nobody else can use the boomerang, so you don't get the whip. You're going to get the whip. I'm surprised that the chain sickle doesn't count as a whip. Whoops. I meant to equip that. Thorn whip. All right, Stewie. I bet it's more like 50-50. They were not. Okay. So that's just... I wonder if they've added... I'm assuming they have. also added them to the 1 and 2 remakes. If you leave town and wait a while, eventually it will get dark. Well, wait, hold on. And when that happens, you want to be careful. The meaner monsters just love the nighttime. If you get scared, find an inn and wait it out till morning. So, something interesting about this game that keeps screwing me up is if you talk to somebody, you do not have to push the X button again to make the dialogue continue. If you accidentally hit your analog stick, the dialogue will also continue. Mini Metals actually started in Dragon Quest IV. Really? Wait. Interact. Oh, nice. I'm assuming if I come back at night, that guy won't be standing there, and I can actually get through the door. We did not. We kind of missed exploring some parts of this town. I never went up here to the church. I talked to the nun to save, but we never actually went to the real church itself. I agree, because I read too slowly. Sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by the sea. On the other side of that sea are land masses larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. Ah, if I could only catch a glimpse of those distant shores just once before I die. No. No distant shoring for you. Or holy water. I missed so many things. I know you asked last time. You said, you asked me why I wasn't examining everything, and I don't have a good excuse. I was too hasty, I guess, trying to get into the meat of the game. There could be secrets everywhere in this game. Like, I was just walking along randomly on the ground. There's a holy water. I'll never find every single thing. If mini metals are hidden that way, I'm going to be in real trouble. You can't. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Oh, hello there. You didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? Yes, I did. I know you're lying, but it's very lovely for you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently, they used to have a thing called a teleportal off on the east side of our little continent, but it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it. Not for long. I have a bomb. A seed of defense. We'll spend our seeds soon. Okay, nothing over here. There's one door. Seems the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. They use it to blow through walls and such. Yeah, I get that, man. A pouch of musk. I wonder what that does. Items. I kind of want to see. Over here, let's have some wisdom. Have some defense. Musk. A special scent used to lure monsters. It's certainly a memorable fragrance consumed. Luring monsters. Wonder where I'm going to need to use that. Thought it said Seed of Defiance. I was like, that's punk rock. So, are we going to make a video game sometime that has Seeds of Defiance in it? Hey, there's another mini medal. We could go back and get a leather dress now. I think I've talked to you. Yep. Where are all of our other doors? One up here to the north. By the Princess. Nothing hidden here. This guy doesn't look shady at all. I recall reading somewhere that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Oh yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reeve. Yeah, you're right. It was. A rousing ring. That's our first, extra piece of equipment. An energizing ring that helps prevent its wearer from being sent to sleep. I'm going to throw that on somebody. You play a retro-style JRPG where the protagonist was a punk rocker, sowing the seeds of defiance literally across the lands, like Chrono Trigger meets Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend. I tried to play that once, and I never finished it. I actually thought it was kind of cool. Jack Black, the video game. I can't believe there are no books on any of these bookshelves. I feel so disappointed. Wait, is there another door? No. That's in the next room down. With maybe like Secret of Mana thrown in. Legend of Mana is a great PS1 game. It's had a re-release too, it really was just a remaster, not like a full remake, I think. Oh, I can't open blue doors yet. So we still can't get all those cool treasures. But we can go to the kitchen. Unsealant. There are so many things in this game, I have no idea what they are. Allows allies who've had their spells sealed away to cast freely. Oh, so like if you're silenced, that's your anti-silence stuff. The other door of the castle is magic. We'll need a magic key. I've been working here in Aliahan. I don't know. They've said it out loud now twice, and I don't think I still don't think I know it. For 10 years now. I want to become a royal scholar, but I failed the blessed exam. I can see you're not blessed. I heard those who passed were given a special book that makes them extra clever, too. Curse my luck. Was it just luck? I mean, or did you not study? I think we're ready to leave. I think it's time to take a trip around the bay. Blue is magic, red just makes things loud. Also a banger sound, but not as banger as it came with all punk tracks. Like, that, you know what we need? What would be really good for that would be a spider-punk game. Like, in the style of the last couple of Spider-Man games, but it's got the art style of the Miles Morales Spider-Verse movies. Hey, no fortunate son. We're going to tear things up now. Oh, hold on. We got to go back. I forgot to get the leather dress. And it'll probably be worthless by the time I come back here, so we might as well grab it now. Just some good music on a track with a great game and a good message. That's what I'm assuming, that it'll probably work for either one of them. Now we have to get up to 5. A no-nonsense frock made of animal hide. 40 to 46, 40 to 41. Well, we're going to give it to you then. We have some items we could sell on the way out of town to get them out of our inventory too. We've got a lot of items that, like, basically we don't use them for very long. I don't feel like I have to hoard as much in this game. So this game, it actually has an autosave. It saves automatically every time I leave town. But I could hit the nun and make a manual save just to be safe on the way. Would not probably hurt. A safety save. Sell. We don't need the chain sickle anymore. Nobody else can use it. Oh, evidently I did not equip the ring. I thought I did. Sell the divine dagger. Run a Savage Worlds campaign around the concept. That would be awesome. I haven't got to play Savage Worlds in so long. I played D&D. We're getting really close. We're getting really close to the premiere of our D&D streams. I'm pretty excited. We got just a little over a month left. I'm ready to start playing. Right here. We'll talk to the nun. Save! Please do not turn off your PlayStation 5 console. I will not. Oh, I forgot that when they changed jobs... Oh, what I need though, there's a bank, but can I put things in the bank other than money? Because I forgot when they change jobs, they'll go back to being level 1, and they might need different different outfits. Because, you know, if I change from being a I don't know, a monk to a mage, I can equip different things, or my mage into a monk could have equipped the thing that I just sold. Ah, man. The bag is infinite, but it's going to get hard. does it... I guess I should look. It's going to get hard to figure out what's in the bag. I don't... It does have a sort, so never mind. That would make it a lot easier. I didn't notice that it had a sort. I'm not really sure why I need to put money in the bank. Other than, I'm assuming you don't get interest. Do you get interest for your money in the bank in this game? That would be awesome. Okay, so you lose half if your team is defeated. I forgot about that. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Bet you have an auto-equip feature too. We do. I would imagine that if we go to equip... maybe not. Auto equip, yes, the triangle button right there. Tover, thank you very much for the heads up. Just been lurking, no problem. I know you've got things to do. Up the hill. What is this? Nothing. It's just a hill. Okay. Oh, right on. It's awesome that you can be there for them. Sizz. Smeech reached level 9. What'd you learn, Smeech? Nothing? Nope. I'm glad they have someone to reach out to. It's too many people trying to go through it alone. Whatever it is, everyone tries to go through it alone. It's always a mistake. Okay, I don't see a way to get down there, so I'm assuming at some point we'll have a ship and we're going to have to come back here to get that. Right? Yes. So my speed is... The battle speed is set to as high as it'll go. It's not nearly as fast as the last game that we played. But it's not bad. Where am I headed? Oh, further south. You see this? There's another little secret area here. I've been there. I've been there once while I was running around. It's where I got the mage staff from. Oh, the speed up is wonderful. I did turn the text speed all the way up also, because it was taking forever for the text to just type out on the screen. Decelerate. 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 See, there's a secret little zone here. I came here, and the mage staff was in one of these, or I think in like 90 gold was in the other. Isn't that what rattles are for? It always worked on the babies. You just rattle it in their face and they stop and stare. You want to find out what it does? Whoops, no. Tactic. Attack, attack, attack. Spells. We were missing a ton of spells. I don't know how to get them. I'm assuming if I just keep leveling up, sooner or later I'm going to get them all. There's buff. Significantly raises the defense. Kabuff. Raises the defense of all party members. Decelerate. Reduces the agility of a group of enemies. I'm assuming it's just slow. Smashing crystal glunkos. Each party member receives 16 experience. Keep going. We're going to get there sooner or later. We can turn our tactic back on to fight wisely. Go! Please don't lick any of these toads, Smeech. I know you want to, but we gotta be on our best behavior right now. How long have you guys been playing that game? It feels like it's been a long, long time. Hey. What was... Ah, come on. I don't know what I got. Tangle Web. Reduces a group of enemies' agility consumed upon use. Okay. It's very sensitive on moving on. Is it harder to play on your Mac? Yeah, so if you're watching on your phone, if you turn it vertical, you should see a vertical stream. If you turn it sideways, you should see the horizontal stream. And it should work that way now on both YouTube and Twitch. Since a year or two before it came out on Steam. Wow. What are you? Burnt down house. Yeah, little shrine. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? Yes. Well then, what are you waiting for? Get yourself down to the Path of Promise. It's next to a spring somewhere, I think. Well, I came in here to steal your stuff first, man. I gotta figure it's really my stuff and you're just holding on to it for me. Another mini medal! It's a book about boomerangs and whips. Do you want to read it? Yes. Whips and boomerangs allow their wielder to attack multiple enemies simultaneously. Whips can hit entire groups, while a boomerang will damage every... So there's the difference between a boomerang and a whip. Boomerangs will damage every enemy on the field. Though their attack may seem somewhat limited, used tactically, they can confer a great advantage. There's no Steam version on Mac, and the iOS version gets behind on the versions. Oh, interesting. I'm shocked that there's no Steam version on the Mac. Android released in December 2020, shorter after the game's initial PC launch. What it says with the PC launch was later. You can't trust the AI, man. go this way. Anything over here? Pick some fruit. Nope. Just checking. The Steam release date was only September 6th of last year? I feel like I downloaded it on Steam a long time before that, but maybe not. I haven't played it much. Dragon Quest V is the one where you... So like I said, I've only played 1, 2, and 11. There's a lot of them I haven't played. So much Dragon Quest to get through. And I love the games. They were just... Dragon Quest felt like it was always one of those game series that were really difficult to find. Like, you couldn't pick up Dragon Quest... Most of the Dragon Quest games at Walmart most of the time. And nobody ever had them for rent, because if they got it for rent, someone would steal it. Welcome to the path of promise, youngster. You won't find it too promising right now, though. The way through has been blocked up. I can see that. We're gonna remedy that situation. Perremin puts the wrecking ball gingerly in place and stands back. I don't appear to be standing back. That's not... Okay, there we go. Just to say, that's not very far. We're not standing at a good distance.
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
What is it? A world map.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you, and don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, it is weird to me that things with like Mac OS has like a Unix core, so you would think that if it would run on Linux, there would be a way to get it to run on a Mac. The hero technically doesn't even exist until halfway through Dragon Quest V. Wow. Interesting. I like the concept. One day we will get there. It's just a matter of time, right? I saw that you suggested skipping over Dragon Quest II. I can't skip over Dragon Quest II. It's one of the only ones I've played. Although it has been years. A rabbit's tail. Rabbit tail into the air. A rabbit's tail is equipment. Some accessories possess the power to change their wearer's personality, although it's worth noting that they only do so when equipped in the main accessory slot. Well, most of the time. Cursed accessories are a troubling exception to this rule. What is a cursed accessory? Pop this on and hop away to become a happy camper in no time at all. Increases your luck. Who needs luck? Smooch needs luck. Equipment. Smooch. But now you'd become a happy camper, right? Smooch equips the rabbit's tail. Can I see? Can we still see your, is it status? Personality, Slippery Devil. Lout. Smeech is a lout. Smooch is now a happy camper. I don't know what happy camper does. And Arya is a wimp. Arya is a wimp. Poor Arya being a wimp. It runs all the time for your NAS anyway. There you go. Where am I going? It's just leading me around. There's got to be something over here. There's no reason for it to be over here if there's nothing over here. What do we get? Another rousing ring. You have a rousing ring. Oh, we can do this. I forgot we can just go that way. So throw that on. We're doing pretty well at the fighting. List of personality types in Dragon Quest III. Oh, there we go. Has it changed any though? That's the question. There are so many. I didn't realize there were so many. Now, I have been told that the absolute best is one that only women can be, and it's the vamp. Killer Pillar. Happy Camper gets 130% luck. The personality types didn't used to exist. Oh. It'll always be Dragon Warrior in your headcanon. I'll give you that. One foot wrong, and I know I'm going to fall to my doom. Eh. You just don't, though. Like, I didn't fall to my doom, I just fell. We all know that I fell trying to push that guy off, right? Because that's totally what happened. I was just trying to help him get over his fear of heights. Oh, I totally missed you saying that. Do not jump. Do not attempt to jump down the holes. I totally didn't see that. Thank goodness. You'll need this for the vamp. Oh, the garter, which we get with mini medals. Sometimes my headphones make my ear tickle. They vibrate a little more than they should. All right, back up we go. It is possible that in one version of this game, that was not something that you'd want to do. That you might have died doing that. Oh, no! How do you sleep now? I'm hoping there's a treasure around here. Oh, you weren't allowed to jump originally. Oh, just broke them today. That stinks. I'm sorry. I don't want to jump back down. There was nothing over here. I really thought there'd be a treasure. I wonder if the bubble slime poisons you. I have a whole lot of antidotes that I picked up. There's got to have been a reason for them to give me a bunch of antidotes. Got lost in the wiki, had to close it. That's why I never go to Wikipedia. You just fall down a rabbit hole and never get out. Babbles poison you. Evidently in this they're called bubble slime instead of babble. Smooch has reached level 10. Oh, but didn't gain any MP. A cower ring. That sounds iffy to me. A cursed accessory that will have the wearer feeling like a big wimp soon enough. It gives you 12 agility. I am not going to wear the cursed cowering ring. Although 12 agility is kind of nice. I wonder if it's like in Dragon Warrior, where once you put a cursed accessory on, you can't take it back off without going to a church. Arya's already a big wimp. True. Or casting Uncurse. I don't remember if there was an Uncurse in the first game. It's been probably close to 30 years since the last time I played the first game. Google says to just sell it for gold. That's what cursed items are good for. Gold.
Time to heal.
That didn't sound like Smeech at all. Wimp is good for spellcasters. Well, that's good because my spellcaster is my wimp. Seed of Life. Perfect. That's one that we probably should not use on our main character. That's probably one we should be using on our mage. How would Smeech say it's time to heal? I don't know, you do a better Smeech voice than I do. It's time to heal. Okay. Smeech would be like, you want me to lick it and make it better? Just put a little spin on it. Yes, that's how you do it. Okay, people in the front get targeted more likely. Oh, that's cool. That's good, though. That means we can make our main character as tanky as possible. The enemy are defeated. We've got multiple doors. It's a tortoise shell, that was just armor, wasn't it? Yeah, tortoise shell armor that I think everybody's in as good an armor as they can have right now. So we'll probably, maybe we'll hang on to that for if somebody changes later. 4 minutes! Man, can we get through the rest of this dungeon in 4 minutes? Probably not. Luckily, we have that autosave. I think happens every time we change levels. We're not far. Okay, good. Oh, no! Oh, look at that. Let's go change our tactics. First, you attack that guy. Actually, no. You attack this thing because you hit harder. Abilities. Soothing Song. Yes, there we go. That's what we wanted. $17 coins and a Seed of Wisdom. Wisdom, I think, is the primary stat for all of our spellcasters. I don't like that it reverts back to just walking at regular speed. It was full of monsters! That does happen in some of the games, doesn't it? Or is that a Final Fantasy thing? You look in the treasure chest and it's full of monsters. I think it's odd that they chose to do this kind of HD-2D look with 1, 2, and 3. But they went a completely different style with the remake of 7? Like, that just seems like a weird choice to me. Shrine of Promise. Check the sides before we move on. Anything weird happens to the screen, we step on the warp tile. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry at all. Well, we made it out. We're still alive. And we found some more gold. We are carrying around roughly the one person's weight in gold. I'm a slime! It says slurp. The slime looks Perremin up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now!
Wait, is that the slime? Oh no, that's this guy.
Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now.
Who I don't know. Who keeps hiding their gold in just
You
random
might just be
bases?
the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear. Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels?
No, we haven't.
There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any
Oh,
rate,
well, I like him too.
I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know
Oh.
me, right?
Everybody with the names, it's like they're comic book characters. No, I
need
don't.
to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favour of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way? I
Sure.
don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
There are several wandering monsters we want to find. We need to go looking for
As it
monsters.
happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Remake. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another. Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well.
So go by and play Pokemon.
Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery and will scarper? What is scarper? If you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Now, that's something we'll have to figure out. Monster Wrangling for Beginners Part 2. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking in on him from time to time to see if he's got any gifts for you. It's also worth knowing that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more abilities your Monster Wranglers will learn, which that is what Smeech is right now, is the Monster Wrangler. All right, we got to get moving. And there's our town. The world awaits, trophy earned. Romaria. You said this was Romilly before? Okay, let's check out, where are we going? There it is. We will have to speak to everyone tomorrow. We'll run up here and go into the church, and that's where we will save. And then that's where we will call it a night. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Dragon Quest III, the HD-2D remake. I know I am, and I'm actually looking forward to playing the whole series. Everything that's remade, everything that's old, however we have to play it, that's what I want to do. So we'll be back tomorrow. I hope you'll join us. Until then, as always, stay sharp and be excellent to each other. Have a good night.